heroes are heli/copter, and I can't wait until that vehicle is added in the game. Yes lads, another great update. And I know, again, I'm late, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go over everything that I've seen so far. Life has been busy a little bit, but oh well. As you guys know, as soon as I try to go into the highway, I like to break the sound barrier like the Thrust SSC, because of course my car runs on willpower, not gas. That is correct, lads. So when I heard about the update, about the new map and all that, I'm here to present it all for you today. I'm not going to cover every single thing, but just what I saw. So if you have played Battlefield Heroes back in the day, this will bring back some nostalgia. They have come out with a crosshair update, and for the gunner, as you can see here, it has the original crosshair, just like before. And another thing that they have implemented, which I did talk about before in my other video, is moving the weapons in different slots. You can only do it to an extent, but for the secondary and third weapon, you can switch them out. I would like it to be accessible within any of the slots, 1, 2, and 3, but it's movement. I like it. Nice. And if you don't like the original crosshairs right now that they have updated, you can also go back to your customizable crosshair in the settings menu. There are new weapons in the game. Once again, I'll do a quick little walkthrough of the weapons right over here. One that stands out the most is the syringe for the soldier/trooper. And I know you guys are thinking the same thing as me. This is literally the syringe from the medic in TF2. It has good accuracy, and it can only fire when you aim down sights. So if you just want to be passive, you're not really feeling like shooting and trying hard, you just want to stay in the back lines and see as an oversight on the field who needs help, you can do that as well now. And you can get pretty high up on the scoreboards for healing people. Speaking of the scoreboard, we have also got a new type of scoreboard. It looks pretty clean, and I didn't know what this category meant, so I went into a random game, and like the idiot I am, or how innocent I am, I just asked them what this meant, and they were nice enough to tell me what it is, and it's just ping. I should have noticed that, but I don't know, I wasn't thinking of that. So the ping overlay is added along with everything else, which is self-explanatory with the icons. Back to the weapons, I will say I don't like the bazooka now. For the heavy or the gunner, whatever you want to call it, my favorite class, the bazooka is just weird now, bro. Look at this. It just can't fire. The recoil is weird. It doesn't fire to where the crosshair is, and it's like you gotta aim some sort of weird way. I've played games like this where you have to kind of aim out in another direction for the missile to actually hit in the direction you want, right? Kind of like if you play CSGO or whatever, but of course they don't have bazookas in there. But you know what I mean. Rocket doesn't actually go where you aim at. So that's kind of weird. They've added motion blur, which of course I set it to 0. I really don't need it unless you like some sort of cinematic effect, thinking you're in a movie. There's really no point in having it. But again, that's just me. I could just be a hater. One thing I did notice when I tried rocket jumping is that if you scope in while you're in the air and have a parachute, you will lose all momentum. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. Drastically lose momentum. So if you're trying to get to another mountain or whatever, don't scope in because you're not going to make it. I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to add this in because I'm a gunner. Glazer is my favorite class, but y'all need to add the agility ability where I could just run and sprint for like 5 or 3 seconds for the gunner already. I'm tired of being slow, but there's that one thing. Thank you. So on this map, I try to go on the water. It doesn't even tell me that I'm aborting or going away from the battlefield. I just instantly blew up and died. Like, bro, come on now. At least give me a warning, but oh well. It's all right. Work in progress, right? Kills plus assist animations pop up in the middle top of your screen when you've helped a teammate kill someone else or you have killed someone by yourself. It tells you what you've done and it's added the points onto the scoreboard for the game. Moving on to the last class, the sniper. It has, well, I'd say all the classes in general have better animations now. And the animations take time before they shoot a weapon or use an ability. So for the sniper/recon class, the poison trap has a better animation when you actually throw it on the ground, and it can affect vehicles. Sorry, unfortunately, it can't blast away trucks and tanks, but it does do damage to them. And if you're smart with it, you can also infuse this ability where you have a poison, I guess, type of shot. and when you hit people, it damages them over time. Just think of fire bullets with the trooper. It's added to that with the recon class now. And if you want to just chill sometimes and be passive as well, well, not really passive, but if you want to chill sometimes and troll people, you can just lay out a bunch of traps everywhere. I know these are bots, but in real games, let's see if you're more sneaky with it and have better places at hiding stuff where people won't realize it. Just put your poison traps down. And these, not gonna lie, these do a lot of damage, and you can go around, lay them down with their new weapon right here. It's called the pocket sten. Think of it just like a little Uzi. As soon as you go invisible, lay down your trap, someone hits on it, boom, use your ability and use your pocket sten and just blast them. If you mess that up, you're kind of done, not gonna lie, but you can always escape. Let's move on to the airplanes. We have a turbo, an actual turbo button, so we can use that whenever we'd like. There isn't really a max amount of times we can use it. There isn't a threshold, a limit to how many times I can hold or use it. It has a speedometer, which is pretty cool, and you can adjust the speed so you don't always have to hold onto the W button. Using the turbo only gets you to about 90%, while using both the boost and W goes to 100%. It's nice because you can adjust your speed to slow and it will stay as is. So if you're just trying to chill, you're not trying to go fast pace all the time, you can hold down S or click it a few times and it will stay at that speed. It doesn't always require you to hold down on either W or S. The only keys that will require you to do that is A and D, of course, if you're trying to turn. Another fun fact, I like how they added this. When you dive down with your airplane, you can actually hear the nose diving sounds. The liftoff time for the airplane and speed up time for motorcycle are severely reduced. You can literally lift off in the airplane within a second or two. I know back then, just like Battlefield Heroes, you'd have to wait probably 3 to 4 seconds to actually have it revved up, which was realistic, and it's fine. Well, not really realistic, of course, but you know, for a game. Continuing on with vehicles, we've got some new updates on those as well, unless I'm just a boomer and I didn't catch this before. But bikes now can drift. They usually were very patchy. You could only go in one certain direction and turn, which was nice, but now they can actually drift, as you see here. You can get some kills with that as well. This is what I wanted. I know many people wanted this. There is now a leadership board. Best believe I'm gonna be number 1. I'm kidding. I'm capping. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not spending all of my time on this game, unfortunately. I have to go to work, but oh well. Gotta make ends meet somehow. There's a leadership board, so I don't know, maybe a new Mustang 2 gunner could be there. Hashtag Royals. So we'll probably see a big event later where it's Axis versus Allies. Maybe Christmas time, Thanksgiving, October during Halloween. I know there's going to be plenty of events. There are some cool Easter eggs in this game that I've caught out in the beginning, but I just didn't say anything. But Herbert Albrecht is actually German, and it's crazy. He's on the Axis side. He was a German amateur wrestler and a politician, but I don't know which ones they are referring to here. But cool name. Karl Otto Appel, Udo von Alvensleben, Ludwig Averkamp, Johannes Janssen. You guys should search up the names sometimes. I know I could go on and on, but you know, just to throw out a few. People just think, oh no, it's just a made up random names and a name generator. There's some good history around here. Some things I would like to see in the game in the future are maybe some history Easter eggs, some connections or recollections of World War I and World War II. I know the names are the start. The colors of each team are great too, but maybe if we have like a game or if we have a map with, let's say, some buildings, you could just put in a fact about World War I or World War II on a plaque or painting, maybe some memorabilia just plotted into the game here and there. Just a thought. I believe on the top right of the scoreboard, it will tell you the actual amount of real people in the game versus all the bots that are just in the game as well. This is going to be a pretty short recap. I know I didn't cover nearly everything, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.